digital footprint? A digital footprint is really anything that you've posted to the internet in any way, shape, or form. Even if it's only up there for a brief time, it's still time enough for people to take screenshots and share it with other people. You want to make sure that what you have out there really reflects who you want to be known as a person. More and more, when you apply to a college or a high school, one of the first things they'll do is they'll start to Google your name, see if they can find out what exactly you've been doing on the internet. I know my daughter applied for a job this summer at a camp. The first thing they did was check out her Facebook page. And thankfully, she tends to write really upbeat, positive things on her Facebook page. She also has a blog, and they found her blog, and they liked what she wrote on her blog. And so the interview went really well. So creating a good digital footprint, right, is not just a good thing to do, and it's an essential thing to do. If somebody goes in and types your name into Google, you want to make sure that what they find is what you want them to find. Right? So, just as a quick example, say I went into Google and I typed my name, John Fitzsimmons, and I click boom, bang, up comes John Fitzsimmons profiles on LinkedIn. I am on LinkedIn. But the first thing that pops up, next thing that pops up is my website, my blog, Keeping Music Alive. And there's some other stuff. There's my store, right? And there's a bunch of other John Fitzsimmonses around the world too. But thankfully, my name is right there at the top. They can click on it. They say, oh, he has got a blog, right? And they find all my stuff that I write on my personal blog, right? So that was fine, right? Let's say they want to find John Fitz. That's what most people call me. Oops, John Fitz, sorry. Get rid of the Simmons. John Fitz, boy, I'm right there at the top this time. I'm right up there with John Fitzgerald. All right, not too bad. All right, this Facebook page for John Fitz. All right, what's that? Ooh, geez, that's not me, thank gosh. Okay, there's another John Fitz. Looks like a hockey player or something. All right, but people will search around trying to find the John Fitz who you are, right? And they'll want to see what you've been doing, right? I'm also a poet. Oh, John Fitzgerald is much more popular poet than I am, right? So that tells me, all right, if I want to be known as a poet, I might need to do a little bit more. Maybe John Fitzsimmons, poet. And this is what people do. They'll search around trying to find you. Oh, there's my Twitter account, which I hardly ever use, but I probably should use it a little bit more. There's John Fitzsimmons, Maynard, folk singer. All right. There's my playing at a local pub. That's in there. There's a guy down in Kentucky. All right. There's my store. Okay. So maybe I'll even sell some music. So all I'm trying to point out is that it's not that hard to find information about somebody. You know, you can Google your own name, and you might not have much up there. You might be on page 2, 3, 4, or 5. But people have more advanced search tools they can use. Another cool thing I discovered this year, I teach haiku, and so I one of the kids, I have these techniques for doing haikus that some of you might have remembered. So you click on, haiku techniques. All right? Whoa, Jane Reichel. She's very, very famous poet and scholar. Aha Poetry, very very well-known site. But then there I am. I'm right up there. Fitz's top 3 haiku techniques. Never knew it had made it to the top of the Google list. But I'm pretty proud of that, because if people go online and search for me, they're not going to find dumb comments I made on Facebook, or off-the-cuff Twitter posts that aren't going to reflect well on me. So the way you use the internet is really, really important. All right? It's difficult to just shut yourself off from the internet. So you want to make sure that anything that you're posting up there in any way, shape, or form really reflects what you want other people to see. And by other people, I mean the world. So when they're looking for you. So that's what this course is all about. It's about making those first steps to creating a really positive digital footprint. And the first way we're going to do that is by creating a blog, either a personal blog or a special interest blog. But something, if somebody presses your name into the Google and they search around to find you, they're going to find a really cool, interesting, insightful, and dynamic person who can stand up with the best of the world.